Hi guys, welcome back. It's Chrissy the Crystal Indigo, and I am here with a collective reading for the Lionsgate portal. So make sure you watch it to the very end. If you have any questions, please comment them in the comment section or write me via email. I want to give a huge shout out to all of my new subscribers. We as a family, we are at 4,020 subscribers. So sending all of you lots of love and light. Stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe. Excuse me, and just hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any updates, because again, the energy is gaining momentum. Also, for my clients who ordered teas over the last couple of days, those are being sent out as well. So if you guys are having difficulty with your spiritual gifts, whether seeing, whether feeling, whether any metaphysical way you want to tune into your gifts. I'm trying to say it the best way. Look on the website, check out the herbal teas. They will help, they will assist you. Especially, I have a herbal tea on there that really blocks negative energy. So it's sort of like an obsidian drink, kind of. But we need these important things to help us get through these shifts, these light codes, these downloads, etc. Now, if you guys would like to donate to the channel, you can. If not, subscribing to the channel is the same form as an energy exchange donation, or follow me on Instagram at Chrissy the Crystal Indigo. Now, I see all 4K of you guys over here on YouTube, but I am posting content on Instagram, and so follow me over there. I'm, going to start doing 9-minute IGTV videos as well. But check out my lives, check out my stories. I'm always updating more information for the collective we as a family. Okay, so don't forget to check out my website, www.chrissythecrystalindigo.com, for all your metaphysical needs. Whether booking or reading, I am available for bookings. Sessions as well. I can come to you, whether Reiki, energy healing, crystal healing, Akashic record session. You let me know. You send me an email. Other than that, let's dive right into the reading. So for the collective, the first card out is justice, and all I keep hearing is justice serve, justice serve. So coming into this Lion's Gate and through this energy, we are going to see the scales balanced, all right? There's going to be communication. 9 talks about ending. So anything that was in low vibrational energy or didn't serve our higher purpose, that is being shed away right now. And you are standing into your power. You are doing your healing. We're always doing the healing work, right? And so that's what you have to focus on. For those of you, there will be communication within your divine counterpart connection. But again, respond with love. I know with the energies and how things have been, it is so hard to do that. I myself can speak to that. It's been very hard, just out of the blue. And if you resonate, July 22nd, as soon as the sun went into Leo, it was like a switch went off, and all these heavy emotions started coming. All of these ascension symptoms started happening. And so again, if you are feeling that as much as I am, then you and I are on the same wavelength. Okay, all right. So that energy represents Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. The next card out, I said cup, sorry. We have the 7 of Cups, and so we have this individual making a choice, choosing from the cups. Now, when you make your choice, you want to choose with integrity. You want to choose out of love. You don't want to choose from a low vibrational state, meaning, letting your ego take over. But this is talking about that Taurus, that Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, where someone is making a choice. They have all these choices. And in the Rider-Waite deck, the person is standing there lost, not knowing what to choose. But in this deck, the choice has been made. And so, again, when you're making your choice, whether divine feminine, divine masculine, choose from the heart space. Talk to spirit, talk to divine, even do automatic writing. Ask your question, breathe, meditate, and then write without thinking, and you will have your communication, okay? The next card out, this is the future position. We have 3 jump out. So we have the 4 of Wands. We all know what this means, union. 1111, you're seeing 1111, but this talks about union with self, union with your divine counterpart. Remember, our unions are going to happen in different ways. Some of us are going to be brought together to, for the mission, for our life path purpose mission in regards to the age of Aquarius. Some of us are actually going to be in union, married, and, together as one, as a family. Some of us, we will come into the knowing that we will always be one. And so we've accepted that we're one and we're in union regardless if in the physical or non-physical. But this is that beautiful energy. Under that, every time I see the star, sun, or moon, this represents the divine for me regardless. And this talks about how your cups are full, how you are pouring into yourself, how you have enough of abundance around you, how Spirit, Divine, Source, God is supporting you. So this is beautiful, and this is, that energy that you want to be in, and this is in the future position. So this talks about how we are coming out strong, okay? The next card out, we have the Six of Swords. This is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy, and we're moving to calmer waters. We are letting go of the burdens. We're able to communicate, and we are sticking by each other's side as a family. And this can relate to us as a collective. We all need to be there for each other. These times are really hard, okay? So let's dive into the overall energy. We have the Seven of Pentacles. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. With this energy, this person is like, you know what? I've built my abundance. I've built my fortune. I can take one pentacle away and do it over all over again, right? And so this is beautiful. Like, this person understands the law of attraction, manifesting what they want to bring into their reality. This is beautiful. And it's like, you know what? I can leave all of this. I can leave all of this and take this one pentacle and I can build it over again, right? And so under that, this card kept staring at me, the Three of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. A lot of you guys are going to own your own business. Three talks about ascendant masters to me, very strong. So you guys have a lot of divine support, supporting you on your endeavors with starting your business. And some of you guys, for the most part, is going to be in regards to your life path and purpose. So some of you guys are going to start your YouTube channel. Some of you guys are going to start your healing services, where you are, traveling, healing, communicating, speaking to those who are of the light. All right. So you let me know how that resonates. We have the Queen of Wands, and with this energy, a lot of you represent that Queen of Wands energy, where you're enlightened, where you are all-knowing, where you're very mystical, magical, intuitive, and you don't say a word. You sit pretty and you observe, and you are very abundant with what you've brought in, with what you've manifested. And you can communicate to animals as well. Animals are very drawn to you, so you let me know how that resonates for you. All right, this is in regards to the Lionsgate portal. Let me know if you guys have any comments about that. The cards that wanted to show themselves. Five of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So this represents there's no more third-party situations, no more karmic partners. And if you see this, you'll notice rarely now is that energy showing up in our collective reading. So you can go back to all of the collective readings and you will see that it's slowing down with showing up in the energy, because Divine Masculine is getting worked on and Divine Feminine is getting worked on. Divine has completely stepped in. The next card out, we have the Ace of Pentacles. You getting that blessing from out of thin air, full of abundance. Know how to work your pentacles. Know how to attract financial abundance to you. But this is also a gift from Divine. All right. The next card out, we have the Three of Swords. But as you can see, the heart is mended. The swords are down. And there's no more heartbreak. There's no more miscommunication. The rain will dissipate. And so this is the energy that we all are coming out of. The High Priestess card was peeking out at me as well. So a lot of you guys are all knowing. A lot of you guys know how to work with the moon magic, whether it's on full moon, new moon, crescent moon, waning, waxing. You know how to work your moon energy, and you have all of the gifts within you. The initials BTJ can represent very strong for you. And two talks about choices. Okay. So let's dive into the Mystic Moon Twin Flame Oracle For the divine masculine, the first card that came out is commitment, and this also wanted to show itself. So this is the energy that's on the divine masculine's mind and in their soul right now. Even if you're not seeing it in the physical, this is the energy where they've been a little bit more patient, where they've been more open to communicate, right? And you let me know how this resonates in the comment section. Conclusion, they are getting the information. They have the key, to the door to unlock the rest of what's happening within your connection. All right. And this here is very, very important. You divine feminine, you hold the key to their locket. So at the end of the day, they're coming to the conclusion that, you know what, I've done everything, that wasn't in alignment with my divine counterpart. And now I understand through all of this, through the rough, through the pain, through the hurt, that I've caused my divine counterpart, or that I didn't understand, I now do understand. Your divine masculine is going through their shadow work. So again, you're not seeing, really fast movement, really fast communication, really fast energies of them opening up their heart. They're taking baby steps because they have gotten the information, whether they've communicated to you or not spiritually. You will know that your divine masculine shifting by the way they respond to you, by the way your communication is, right? And even if they're silent, even if they're not speaking, you guys talk to each other telepathically. You show up in each other's visions, okay? The next card out is Muse. So divine masculine knows like you're something that they've never thought they would have or experience before. You're like a dream come true. And sometimes for them, they just really feel like it's hard to believe how beautiful, how pure you are to them. You know what I mean? Because you've accepted them as they are. You have been through it with them, even when they've turned their back on you. And they know, had that energy been the same, you would have hated them for the things that they've done to you. Right? So that's the energy for divine feminine self-worth. So this is the energy that divine feminine is moving into. A lot of us fell off the cracks for a bit, but we're getting back on track. That self-worth, realizing that we are enough. Okay? Purge. So those are the energies that you've been feeling, where you've been feeling your root chakra vibrating, your crown chakra, your heart chakra, feeling little circles around it. You are purging a lot. You are purging the ancestral patterns. You're clearing it. You're healing it. All right. And so that's what you are feeling. Reinvention. So divine feminines are reinventing themselves, whether they have their divine masculine in the 3D or not. They're focused on how they're presented to the world, how they show up to the world, and how they show up to themselves. Okay. This card also wanted to show itself ascending. So divine feminine is ascending higher and higher. And as she is or he ascends higher and higher, there's no room for lower vibrational energy or to lower their vibration, right? Let me know how this is resonating with you guys, the overall energy we have offer. And so when I saw this come out, I'm like, yep, like a lot of divine unions are going to happen right after this Lion's Gate, right during this Lion's Gate. And for others, your unions are happening after, right? You got to go through those energies. You have to really focus on your self-healing. And I know I watched a channel the other day and it's like, oh, you don't have to do any of that crap, healing, work on yourself. But what I've noticed is when I do that and I focus on that, my divine connection is a lot easier with my divine counterpart. Okay. The other card that piqued my interest was surrender. So a lot of you have decided to surrender your entire connection to the divine source, God, spirit, and allow them to take over, right? Because it's just too much work. You can't focus on your life path and purpose and, loving yourself, work, your spiritual job that you've been assigned to do, and then also have the stress of what's happening with your divine counterpart. Someone has to take the load off, right? And spirit's got you 100%. All right, the cards that wanted to show themselves, okay? We have bound. And so some of you may feel like, why can't I escape this connection, right? Like some of you as of late have been like, you know what? I just do away with the whole thing. And I'm just being honest, right? we have observer. So a lot of you guys have taken the route of solitude and not communicating, but you're watching to see how they move going forward, whether divine feminine or divine masculine. That stuck energy. Some of you guys feel stuck, like you just can't get away from this connection. The next card out is patience. Some of you are still having patience regardless of how hard or hectic this has been. Settling has come out as well. Don't settle. Focus on your life path and purpose. Focus on what lights you up. Focus on what your mission is for the world in regards to raising the vibration for the new age of Aquarius, right? The next card out is pause. So no one's moving. I'm in pause mode, but I have everything in the palm of my hands, everything that I need, everything that I want, everything that I need to work with, right? Some of you guys are meditating more. Compromise. So compromise has come out a couple times over the collective readings, and we're coming to a compromise. We don't want that negative energy. We want to stay in high vibe, and we want to be able to communicate effectively. The next card out is sign. So this isn't something new. We've all been seeing the signs and synchronicities, whether 333, whether 313, whether 818, whether 1111, 77, 444. We've been seeing all the signs. I know for me, I've been seeing a lot of 313s and 818s. Release. And so we're releasing what no longer serves us or grow us. You let me know how that resonates in the comment sections for you. Now we're going to dive into the messages of love oracle cards. So for the collective, the first card out is play hard. Find time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy each other. Decision. It's time to decide about this relationship. Rejection. This rejection is actually divine protection. So for some of us, the reason we're not coming into union is because it's divinely guided. And I know we hear that all the time, but eventually you will see the reason. Integrity. Does this situation align with your values and morals? All right? So if your divine counterpart isn't acting up to par, don't fall in that low vibrational energy. You do what is right all the time, right? Okay, the other card is oh, okay, yeah. I almost got lost there for a second. Vulnerability. You can be completely open with this person. All right, so that's the energy that we're moving to. Sometimes you feel like you can't communicate to your divine counterpart, but with this new energy coming in, you can be completely open with this person. All right, so let's dive into the cards that wanted to show itself. Time apart, right? So it says some distance will help bring clarity. Some distance will help bring clarity. Retreat. Time alone or in nature will help you recharge. Here and now. Your true love is already part of your life. Your true love is already part of your life. Obsession. Someone in this connection is gripped by obsessive thoughts. Someone in this connection is gripped by obsessive thoughts. Different pages. You and this person don't share the same vision. So a lot of you guys, or some of you guys, may be on the different pages, but it will align when it needs to align. Okay. Friendship. This friendship is leading to more. And so we're all on different wavelengths. So you put it where it fits. Release. It says radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. Support. Lean on your inner circle during this time. Longing. Someone is secretly yearning for you. All right, so you guys know how that fits your connection. Okay, so we're going to dive into the Moonology spread. First card out for divine masculine is communication is key. New moon in Gemini. So you're going to see your divine masculine communicating more, opening up, talking to you, telling you things that you've always wanted to know the answers to in due time. Don't push, don't force. Always respond with love. All right. For divine feminine, adjustments are required. So it says a third quarter moon, and I believe that's the energy the moon is in right now, the third quarter moon, if not more. Right? Adjustments are required. So the divine feminine is realizing that he or she needs to make adjustments. Right? Overall energy, the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. So we just had the full moon in Gemini, I believe. We'll see. With this full moon in Gemini, when you notice that moon pattern or phase, find out what you were thinking about when you saw this reading, all right? Or when you saw this video. Let's dive into the Lightworker Oracle. So for Divine Masculine, Pink Rose of Lady Nada. The Pink Rose of Lady Nada. That's number 29, okay? So let's dive into this energy for Divine Masculine. All right. So it says, you are in the midst of a heart healing, a healing of the fears and anxieties that have held you back from enjoying your full magnificence. Lady Nada is here with all her gentle power, wishing you in soft pink light, or washing you in soft pink light. All anger, fear, sadness, bitterness, disappointment, and hurt are soothed and loved into peace. She brings you a sign of your future blossoming into deeper love. For Divine Feminine, Divine Grace, Law of Efficiency. All right, let's check this out. This is number 32. 3 and 2 is 5. Lady Nada was 29. That's 11. So 11 and 5. We have those synchronicities. Okay, so here we go. So Divine Grace, the Law of Efficiency. It is time your life became easier. It is time for you to walk the way of the Divine Grace with trust, simplicity, and acceptance. You do not have to try to make things happen. You can gracefully act without attachment and trust that all will be as it is meant to be. Surrender your struggles now as you allow life to serve you with love and kindness. This is the most efficient use of your energy and will lead to the best results. The next card for Divine Feminine, 24, Initiation by Air. 2 and 4 is 6. So let's see what we have here. Okay, so it says, you have a strong and powerful mind. The mind can be a great asset. It can bring comfort, peace, and strength. As you to take your spiritual journey, it can also be a dark and destructive force, undermining your power, making you doubt your own heart, and keeping you trapped in fear. The mind developed without a loving spiritual practice can be a frightening weapon rather than a liberating sword. How will you choose to use your mind power? Remember, responding with love. I know it's hard, guys. It's hard for me, but respond with love. Use your mind power by responding with love. No surprise here. We have Dark Night of the Soul, number 16. 1 and 6 is 7. All right. So let's dive into this is the first time this card came out. All right, here we go. So this is for Divine Masculine and Feminine. It says, you are ready for a more real and radiant relationship with the Divine. Your preconceived ideas and safe limiting beliefs may be sacrificed in order for this to happen. To the Divine, these are only the clothing of your spirit. They are impediments to the absolute intimacy the Divine seeks with you. You might feel vulnerable or uncertain as the Divine goes about stripping away these barriers. This is when you enter the dark night of the soul. You understand there is nothing to rely upon but the Divine, and you will find it difficult to trust at times. This night will end, however, and the sweetness of the Divine dawning in your heart shall render all worthwhile. But for now, you are meant to feel exactly as you feel. You are not doing something wrong. You are moving closer to the Divine. Okay? So, get ready, guys. This Lionsgate portal is going to be beautiful. So, advice for the Divine Feminine on how to handle this connection with their divine counterpart. So, the first card we have Electra. 18, 1 and 8 is 9. 9 talks about endings. The shining star, glow. I no longer dim my light. I shine bright for all to see. Okay, see that? And that's 18. Okay. All right. And so it says, star words, dim, shine, seen. Star child, never dim your light again. This card symbolizes a positive breakthrough for you. Letting your own light shine bright attracts high vibe people and situations that resonate with your magnetic vibration. It also encourages others to shine their light too. Harness your inner power and radiate out into the world to exuberantly attract all that you desire. Know that you deserve the best. Electra elevates you to the height of the star temple so you can embody your sovereignty and brilliance. Together, 27, the storyteller. Intention, I am the narrator of my life. Number 27. 7 and 2 is 9. 9 talks about endings. Okay? So it says, star words, plan, reframe, pursue. You create your own reality with your thoughts, feelings, words, and actions. Together reminds you to ensure yours are of high vibe and intentional. Everything is interconnected, cooperative, and purposeful. You have the free will to create with your mission in mind. Exemplify your higher calling and divine mission with determination. Do not hypnotize yourself to create from your unconscious limiting beliefs. Be empowered in the sacred now to reconsider your accepted reality. So this is beautiful. So for both cards, it's telling you how to get through and, gain support within your divine connection. And it's all about staying high vibe. If you notice, stay high vibe, focus on your life path and purpose mission, respond with love. Don't dim your light for anyone, regardless if it's your divine counterpart or work or, family. Let your light shine, okay? So we're going to dive into the Atlantis deck. For divine masculine, we have enlightenment, right? Enlightenment. Enlightenment. Your cards are your cards. That's all I have to say. It says, in golden Atlantis, the people were all enlightened beings who achieved this state of divine illumination by living serene, contemplative lives, honoring and respecting all people and the natural world. They maintained their high frequency by being in the moment, radiating love and appreciating all they had, by holding positive attitudes and trusting the flow of life. They had a constant connection with the divine and knew they were part of oneness. Being. Your guidance is to stop doing and striving, forget about tomorrow. Just still your mind and be in the now. In this quiet time, contemplate the wonders of life and appreciate all that you do have, including the opportunity for life on earth. Your reward will be inner peace and a sense of divine connection. Enlightenment is being in oneness. Okay? Telepathy for divine feminine telepathy. Okay? So it says, in golden Atlantis, people spoke very little because they had strong telepathic skills and could communicate clearly over long distances. Because they could readily read each other's minds, they kept their thoughts pure and constructive and only transmitted positive messages or images. The teacher priest taught the children telepathically, and crystals were programmed by thoughts that were projected into them. Pure communication. Notice how telepathically receptive you are. Your guidance is to clear your mind and become receptive to the messages of your guides and angels, as well as to the thoughts of other people. Someone is trying to transmit something important to you. You are also called on to project telepathic messages of hope, love, and inspiration to others. Clear your mind to transmit and receive messages. So divine feminine, that is your advice, all right, especially during this Lionsgate. Overall message, divine essence, divine essence. 3, 1. 3 and 1 is 4. Remember the 4-4 portal, right? For telepathy, 34. 3 and 4 is 7, right? And so for enlightenment, 42, which is 6. So you look up those single numbers, whether angel numbers, whether numerology. All right, so for divine essence, it says, in golden Atlantis, the people lived in their essence. In other words, with the joyful innocence of a child, they express themselves honestly as does an infant, without pretension or camouflage, for they were free of ego and personal desire. Purity of thought and intention enabled them to maintain a highly evolved state, with the result that the people literally glowed with happiness and their auras shone clear and bright. Innocence. Drawing this card suggests that you return to basics and examine who you truly are. Allow your divine essence to guide you. Innocence is a highly evolved state, which allows you to be natural, joyful, and at one with your higher self. Your guidance is to be yourself. Be true to yourself. All right? So let's dive into Work Your Light. For divine masculine, the crumbling. Who have we seen this for the divine masculine? It says, what are you clinging on to? And for some of them, it's that fear of allowing divine to just take complete control, or that fear of really stepping out on faith and understanding their spiritual gifts, or the fear that the connection with their divine counterpart is, it's something out of this world, something that's like a fairy tale, like they still can't believe how pure you are. Where did you come from, right? For the divine feminine, unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. And so this is what's happening with you divine feminines. You've been feeling a huge purge. You've been very emotional lately. You've been feeling energy all through your body, from your crown chakra all the way to the soles of your feet. Allow this to take place. You are releasing, you are purging, and your karma is being restored. Your past life karma, right, is being corrected for the positive. Like, we all have karma. And so what you can do, if you don't understand the things you've done in a past life, you can ask, for forgiveness when you pray at night. Say, Spirit, God, Source Divine, I don't know what I've done in all my past lives, but I'm just asking for forgiveness for whatever I may have done. And that helps so much, right? The overall energy, Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. And so you guys know I do Akashic readings, right? And so doing those, it's a very beautiful experience. The Library of Records is something out of Harry Potter. It's just beautiful seeing all that I see. And, if you need an Akashic Records done, I would highly suggest it, especially if, you're trying to understand where you come from, what has happened, and what you need to do in this life that's like holding you back or stopping you. And so with Akasha, that's 112. So that number may be significant. 112 may be significant for some of you. Okay. So it says, Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. Akasha exists in the fifth dimension and the Library of Souls. All soul contracts, history, gifts, lessons, and more exist here. We can have access to this information of the past, present, and future, and can tap into it at any time. While we have free will, there are also points on the timeline of our lives that are predestined or pre-planned. Soul contracts or agreements that were made before incarnating. It could be a company you choose to work for, a relationship you plan to have, or a person you agreed to mentor or help. Whatever it is, know that it is divinely guided and will not bypass you. If you are waiting for a sign to proceed, this card is it. You are likely living out an important part of your soul's journey, and you are exactly where you need to be. This is very exciting indeed. It is time to call in the support of your helpers, both in the physical realm and the spiritual world, to trust the signs coming, to take note of your dreams, to notice any feelings or visions that you receive, for you are tapping into the wisdom of the Akasha, and you are being given the go-ahead to proceed, okay? So I want you to imagine yourselves holding this card to your heart and say these words. I open myself up to receive the wisdom of the Akasha. I am ready to download any information from my soul records that is in my highest good and the highest good of all right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so what you guys will come to realize is that your divine counterpart has had multiple past lives with you. And I can attest to that because me and my divine counterpart have been in multiple past lives with each other and always agree to meet again if we don't complete what we completed, right? So for your life purpose, divine masculine, it says heart's desires. The angels are supporting, guiding, and protecting you as your dreams become a reality. And so during this Lionsgate, Spirit, Divine, Source, God is asking you to focus on that heart chakra. Open that up because you're going to get the messages you need. Sometimes you also get the message through the heart. So say, for example, I was so sad one day and I remember I was crying and I looked at my grandmother's picture, who is a healer or was a healer, had many spiritual gifts. And I asked her to help me understand. In the minute, my heart chakra, opened up and I heard her words. And so that is very beautiful. Open that heart chakra. For divine feminine, justice. Your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. Right? The next card for divine feminine, infinite abundance. You're fully supported as you devote yourself to your divine life purpose. So get to work, ladies, gents. All right, this is for divine feminine, infinite abundance. As you get into your life path purpose mission, as you start doing the work in regards to what that details, you are definitely going to experience infinite abundance because you're doing what you're called to do. Okay? Overall energy for divine masculine and divine feminine, healer. It says, you have the spiritual gift of healing and a desire to share it with others. Okay? So, that is a quick message for the collective in regards to the Lionsgate portal. Let me know your thoughts and comments below. Don't forget to check out the Etsy shop, Christy Crystal Indigo. Also, my website, www.christythecrystalindigo.com. And there are crystal packs on there as well to help you through this ascension process. I know it's been hard. I know it's been rough. I know it's been difficult. Again, thank you for all of your love and light. Please continue to send me your love and light. It's been rough. It's been a rough couple days. And for those of you who are unaware, I watched a man jump in front of the train on Monday. And it's and I'm trying to get through it. And so I'm sending you guys lots of love and light, and I want you to send it back. Talk to you soon. Take care.